If you believe in good versus evil, this is not ancient. That's a man made idea. Good versus evil was created by man. So anything that grows from this thought of good versus evil is all an illusion because it was created by man to control others. And by saying, I am the good person, if you don't agree with me, you are wrong. You are the enemy. You are the problem. Therefore, I must prove that you're wrong. And if you still do not join me, then I must destroy you because you are evil. And I have a God. And my God says that if you are evil, you must be destroyed. So I must destroy you. See, all this is created by man. Man only sees things in two categories: the part that he likes and the stuff that he doesn't like. What he doesn't like, he says, that's bad, that's evil, that's weak, that is no good, so that I must destroy it. So he puts labels on things like weak. He says weak is bad. He says negative is bad and positive is good. This is what man does, but this is all false. The whole universe was created with both positive and negative and several more. One is neutrality, and then there's others too. So there's more than two ways. The universe teaches that there are more than two perspectives to everything. This is what the universe says. So it's not just negative and positive. No, it's more than that. And the universe says that negative is not bad and positive is not good. This is what man says, but not the universe. So the universe teaches that weakness is just as important as strength. Weakness shows you things to learn. So you need them both. It's just like your lungs breathing. When you exhale, this is a strength. When you inhale, this is a weakness. You need both of them. Otherwise, you die. If you only focus on strengths, you're going to become overconfident and you will make unhealthy and unrealistic choices in your life that will bring you many, many unnecessary problems. So you will be putting obstacles in your own path. That's what happens when you just believe in this and that. The universe says it's this, that, and the other. There's more than one other. So there's always going to be at least three perspectives to everything. That's what the universe says. It's man that says, no, it's just this and that. But man is a product of the universe. So when man says it's just this and that, this is man trying to control the universe, and that violates natural law. So believing in good versus evil violates natural law. So this is why focusing only on the positive is not going to help. It's a temporary thing, but you're still missing important lessons from life. Because from difficulty, we learn very important things in life, things that we need in our lives. So difficulties are not bad. They're a part of life. When you have a difficulty in your life and you learn from it and make the most of it, express the emotion that comes with it in a constructive way, you earn blessings, you earn knowledge, you earn wisdom, and you gain peace. And you nurture peace in this way too. How can that be a bad thing? As long as you learn from that and make the most of it and release the emotions in a constructive way, the difficulty will be transformed into a blessing. But you have to do the work. So difficulties are not bad. They are not bad experiences. They are learning experiences. So the only time something is a mistake is when you refuse to learn from that experience. Then you are the one who is responsible for that because you refuse to learn from it. And when you refuse to learn from these kind of experiences, when you choose not to learn from difficulties, you go into emotional denial. You cannot develop emotionally, which means you cannot develop spiritually either, because before you can develop spiritually, you have to be emotionally healthy. And if you believe in good versus evil, you are not emotionally healthy. In fact, when you believe in good versus evil, you become addicted to one emotion. You try to force yourself to only feel that one emotion, whether it's happiness or whatever. You force yourself to only feel that one emotion, then you're an addict. You're becoming addicted to it. And you cannot develop emotionally when you do that. That means you cannot develop spiritually either. This is what religion does. It says, okay, to be eternally happy, where it's always light, no pain, believe in our way, and this is what you'll have. And that violates nature. It violates natural law because it wants you to become an addict. You're becoming addicted in your thinking, and you cannot be spiritual as long as you are this way. But the universe teaches us that all emotions are important. It's what we do with them. They're all part of an experience. Emotions are not places or states of being to live in. Emotions are part of experiences. Emotions are part of experiences. The difficult ones come with difficulties. When you release an emotion in a constructive way, this means to do it in a healthy way. Like if you're really, really angry or sad or scared, you have to feel it and then do something constructive, something healthy. Go swimming, take a run, do something that's constructive. Help somebody, chop some wood or whatever, and that'll help you to release that emotion. Then you bring in your mind and you start thinking, what can I do with this experience? How can I make the best of my situation? What can I learn from this? And as long as you think this way, the solution will come to you. Your life will get better. That's a guarantee, because that's the way the universe works. I guarantee you that 100%. You just have to keep believing, and it will happen. So you see, in this way, the universe is telling us that difficulty is not bad, that weakness is not bad, that negative is not bad. What it's saying is that they're important. Weakness is just as important as strength. That negative is just as important as positive. And there's more than just these two things. There's other things too. They're all part of the picture, and they all were used to create the universe. So if you just focus on positive, you will fall apart. If you just focus on being happy, you will fall apart. And that's what we do today. Today, we focus on just being happy. We say positive is good. So we just focus on that. We just focus on our strengths. And then we become aggressive. And then we develop this personality that we must have more to be better than others. Now we're thinking in a linear way, that the further we go on this road, the better we are. That's not the way of the universe. That is not the way. But today, this is how we think. And this is how Indians think too. Today, when you go to a sweat lodge ceremony, you'll hear Indian guys say, make it as hot as possible. I want to suffer as much as possible. That sounds Catholic to me. That sounds Catholic to me. And then they'll say, the next day, make it hotter than yesterday. See, now this is linear thinking. Saying that every day it should be a little bit hotter. I mean, if you keep doing that, eventually you're going to evaporate. Yeah? There'll be just hair left there. hair and bones and in your towel. That's not possible. So this is not the ancient way. When today's Indians, even when they're trying to be traditional, they're doing it in a dualistic way. When you only believe in this and that, you're dualistic. When you believe in good versus evil, you are dualistic. When you say that weaknesses are bad, you are dualistic. When you say focus only on the positive, you are dualistic. When you say if you're not part of the solution, then you're part of the problem, you're dualistic. Because that's not the way it is. These are all dualistic ideas that are created by man to control others, to subdue the weak, to control them and make them do things for them, like give them money. The whole idea of currency is created by duality as well, to control others. So, this whole concept of good versus evil, it creates a lot of unhealthy ideas. And I just explained a lot of that to you. When you live a dualistic life, you are not really fulfilling your life potential. You're missing many wonderful experiences because sometimes from difficulty, it leads to even greater blessings than you ever had before. So if you just avoid difficulties and you say, oh, that's a bad experience, that was a mistake, so then you just turn away from it, you will miss a great learning experience. And you will not learn important information that could really help you in your life. And you start to become closed-minded. So you don't really see the full beauty of this world. Learning from the difficulty and coming to peace with it, expressing the emotions in a constructive way, and when you go through these difficulties, it does not knock you off your path unless you turn your back and say, oh, this was a mistake, I'll never do this again, and then you don't learn anything. Then you made it into a mistake. So it doesn't become a mistake until you neglect it. You decide, I'm not going to learn from this. But if you learn from it and make the most of it, express the emotions in a constructive way, it turns into a blessing. And it will bring you to a situation that was even better than the one before. It's so worth it to learn from the experience, to choose to learn from it. And the emotions, they hurt, they make you angry, they make you scared, and you've got to express them. You have to feel them, but do it in a constructive way that nobody gets hurt, including yourself. And then talk to somebody about it. Because as you talk, you're releasing the energy too. You're releasing the pain. You're releasing the anger. You're releasing the fear, the sadness. It all is coming out of you. And then bring in your mind and have clarity and start saying, how can I learn from this? How can I make the best of the situation? Make the most of the situation that you can. And you will arrive at a better situation than before. So, in our way, you try to do your best by dealing with difficulty in a healthy way. And like I said several times now, this includes expressing the emotion in a constructive way and learning from the experience as much as you can and making the best out of the situation. That's how you maintain your clear mind so you can love.
To read more about Lakota Star Knowledge Spirituality, you can read my book called Wichocha Otechike. You can see the book cover on the right side of this screen. This book contains the information to what I talk about on my Lakota Spirituality videos. To purchase this book, please click below where it says Show More. Clicking on that link will open up the description below, and there you will see a link called To Purchase My Books. As you will see, it's an eBay link. Click on that eBay link, and there you will see the information to get this book. To learn more about speaking the Lakota language, you can read my book called Chante Etanha Ooglake, Speaking from the Heart. You can see the book cover on the right side of this screen. This book contains the information to what I talk about on my Lakota language mini lesson videos. To purchase this book, please click below where it says Show More. Clicking that link will open up the description below, and there you will see a link called To Purchase My Books. As you will see, it's an eBay link. Click on that eBay link, and there you will see the information to get this book. Lila Pilamayelo. Thank you very much.